The first semi-final of my March Malt Madness Whisky tournament. We're down to the final four. This is the first two of the final four. They've come through the heats. They've come through challenge after challenge after challenge. And they're here on merit, they're here on quality, they're here on beautiful. I've got the wonderful Glen Scotia 18 on my right, which might be your left, and I have the wonderful Kilkerran heavily peated batch 6. You may think, well, I think through the comments, maybe these were two of the underdogs going into the tournament, and somehow they've managed here in the first round of the semi-finals. They're definitely here on merit, folks. They're both fantastic whiskies, and I've had them covered up here for the last hour or so, so let's get these coins off. Get some aromas into this air. I didn't realise that if the Glen Scotia made it all the way to the final, I might not actually have enough to do it in the final, but I think I've managed to save enough to do it. So I've poured a nice little easy dram here, just in case it makes it. The Kilkerran, I'm okay, that makes it through and there's no worries. So yes, Kilkerran, 57.4. Glen Scotia 18, 46% ABV, both natural colour, both natural presented, non-chill filtered and all that jazz. A couple of Campbelltowns, so we have a Campbelltown battle. The next round we have a Campbelltown and Isla battle, so we'll see how they get on. So it looks like Campbelltown is kind of dominated a wee bit through the tournament. Hopefully the wall doesn't show that reflection that I'm a Campbelltown fan, but there's no surprises. These are fantastic whiskies, folks, and they're great that they're here. So without any further ado, I'm just going to dive in. I'm going to start with this Glen Scotia 18. I'm going to nose it, taste it, and move on to the Kilkerran. Well, I'm going to nose both of them, then I'll taste both of them, and then we'll send someone home, and we'll send somebody through to the final of March Malt Madness. So I hope you've enjoyed the tournament, guys. I don't think anybody can be enjoying this tournament as much as I'm enjoying it, because I've been through 16 spectacular whiskies over the last month or so. So stop waffling out and let's get on with it. So on the nose, Glen Scotia 18. Okay, perfumed. It's got a real nice perfumed air freshener, car freshener, that kind of perfume thing going on. Somebody's walked past you and you've just got a whiff with an aftershave maybe, or a perfume. It's definitely got that kind of nose on here. This is matured in American oak casks for 18 years. Then it was moved into a 12-month finish of Oloroso. So it's got a little Oloroso finish on this. Similar to the Port Charlotte OLC was finished in Oloroso as well. So, but yeah, lots of toffee. Bags and bags and bags of toffee. Toffee sweetness. Some lovely spices, bacon spices. It's definitely aromatic. Definitely got that beautiful Glen Scotia character. Fruity, spicy. It's floral, it's spicy. Apples, pears, apricot, vanilla. But at the same time, those coastal notes are there, the maritimes there, the coastal, the sea breeze, sea air. Such a easy whiskey to nose. And I'm not surprised that it's made it through to the semis. So nice. Great start. Let's see how the Kilkerran can match up. Let's do the Kilkerran heavily peated. This is the batch 6, folks. Okay, so this is a wee bit more briny, a wee bit more earthy. Coastal. The coastal notes are still there. The sea breeze, the sea salt's there. Lot more smoke here. There's no. I'm picking up no smoke on that one on the nose. This is much more smoky, much more briny, much more. It's heavily peated, so it's no surprise. So they are very different. That distant bonfires there, the smoky stuff. At the same time now, there's that typical Kilkerran lemon, limey, citrus things going on. But this turns, guys, this turns a wee bit more, and this is why I think this has made it through, because it's got some nice, wonderful complexity to it. It's got some nice layers to it. It starts off quite sweet on the nose, then it becomes really savoury. I'm thinking pie crust, I'm thinking meat pie, I'm thinking you're passing a baker's shop and you can smell those pies, those steak bakes, you can smell them. But it's not just about that, it's toasty. It's got a real nice, thick, well done toast, heavily cooked toast, like a Scottish, like their toast, like it on that, always on that burnt side. Lashings of butter on it, and it's got a big lashing of honey on the top of that as well. So it's, but at the same time, it's sweet in there. Then it changes again. It becomes that kind of dusty, dusty old bookshelves, bit of old leather maybe, caramel, toffee, and the caramel has become a wee bit more salted caramel. So again, real wonderful nose. Colour wise, there's not much difference in the colour on both of these. They look pretty much identical to me colour wise. Okay, we've got a young whiskey here. We've got a young. This is going to be young and powerful and intense. This is going to be a wee bit more aged, a wee bit more controlled, a wee bit more, dare I say, luxurious, a wee bit more kind of easy sipping. This is going to challenge a little bit. So two fantastic whiskies. Think I'm waffling again, folks. So let's just dive in and let's just taste this 18. Looking forward. I've been waiting all day to do this, so I'm looking forward to tasting it. I warmed up a wee bit earlier, guys, with a nice little dram of Springbank 10, just to kind of get the palate acclimatised. So I'm not diving in without tasting anything. Legs again, guys. Some nice legs on that. Slow, thick, nice. Going to be a wee bit oily, I think, on this one too. Let's taste it. Okay, here's why I think this 18 has made it through, because it's 46% ABV, but it doesn't taste like 46% ABV. It's punchy. It's got a punchy arrival. It's got a spicy, aromatic arrival. Big spice hit. It's a wee bit hot on arrival. So it tastes a wee bit, and that's why I think it surprised me in the blinds. It surprised me how punchy and how hot it comes in. But then it settles down and the toffee takes over. The toffee, spicy toffee, so much toffee and honey, sticky honey, soft toffee, sticky honey, wonderful. But then it changes again and in comes the fruit. So the fruit's coming in, those apples, those apricots from the nose. Bit of tropical now, pineapple, maybe like a cooked pineapple. Dare I say it, maybe a pineapple that's on a pizza, that kind of cooked pineapple is there. Some dried fruit, some raisins, some sultana. I think the Oloroso is bringing that. Then it's nutty. It's become so nutty. Spicy is throughout. Salty, it's a little bit salty. Some lovely hot pepper going on there as well. Such a beautiful, balanced, complex. The 18 years is definitely helping this. The 15 was a firm favourite of mine. I've eased off a wee bit on the 15 because I think the prices kind of make it a wee bit difficult for me, I think. I'm surprised that both of these have got through to the final rounds or the semis, but again, I'm not, because look, I'm smashing through this bottle responsibly, of course, but it's aged, it's beautifully aged. Pricing wasn't too bad when I bought it. That lovely tropical note on the finish, spicy finish. It's aromatic throughout. Lovely, just a wonderful piece of work. Well done, Glen Scotia. Okay, folks, let's tackle this young upstart, this young underdog that's made it through to the final four. This Kilkerran heavily peated back six. Wow. I think I'm really surprised, and you guys might be surprised, that there's not that much sherry left in the final stages of this tournament, which I'm amazed that they're not, and that may be the beauty of blinds, but more than a couple of Olorosa finishes in there, but there's a lot of peat. heavily peated here. The Port Charlotte's peated, so it's turned out quite well, folks. Hopefully, it kept you guys engaged in the tournament. So let's sit on this heavily peated Kilkerran. Peat in progress, batch 6. 57.4 ABV. Wow. Punchy. 57.4 ABV. It's punchy. As it arrives, it's spicy. Big spicy arrival. Powerful, punchy arrival. Coastal, briny. A little bit of brine there on the arrival. But it's thick. It's oily. Beautiful, buttery texture. A little bit of dryness, a little bit of sootiness there. Sooty on arrival. But then again, this one develops. As it develops, it becomes a wee bit more sooty, dry, salty. It's got a wonderful minerality to it as well. It's got those. I'm thinking it's kind of wet stone. So salty wet stones. Imagine on a beach you pick up a pebble. Not that you would lick your hand, but I think somewhere along the line it's got that salty wet stones going on. A little bit of minerality. Becomes very earthy. Being outdoor, maritime, coastal, sea salt, sea water. So maybe if you're in the swimming in the sea and you take a wee gulp of water, that's sea water, it's that wee bit salty. But then it changes, it becomes beautiful sweetness comes through, that honey sweetness, toffee, caramel, bit of tropical fruit, that pineapple, banana, pears, apples. To be honest, this is 57.4 and this is 46%. This tastes higher than 46%, and this tastes lower than 57%. So there's somewhere, this does taste a wee bit higher, but this is not, it's got that beautiful punchy intensity. This is such a good whiskey for a young whiskey. And Kilkerran, keep up the good work. It's absolutely fantastic. Well done, Kilkerran. Okay, folks, so we've got to the stage, we've nosed them, we've tasted them, I've got to pick a winner, I've got to send somebody into the March Malt Madness final. Who's it going to be? Are you as excited as I am? Dive into the comments, folks. Let me know who it should be, who you thought it was going to be. Did I get it right? Have I got it wrong? I'd love to hear your comments. Have you enjoyed the series as much? Well, yeah, you've obviously not enjoyed it as much as I have because I've got to taste all these whiskies. So, yes, it may become a regular thing, guys, if I'm still around in 2024. If you've still kept me around, then I may decide to do Malt Madness. I might tweak it up somehow. I think I did mention on the live stream maybe doing it as a peated Malt Madness, but we'd figure something out. But guys, okay, down to these two. Let's get the nitty gritty. So it's a tough one, but I think I've made my mind up. I think I know who I'm going to send through and who I'm going to send out. So, but it's no disgrace. As I always say, it could on a different day. It could be either or. Today, the winner of the March Malt Madness first semi-final is Campbelltown Battle is going to be, drum roll, it's going to be the Glen Scotia 18. So I almost decided not to send it through because I've got enough to get it through to the final, guys. But all kidding aside, it definitely went through on merit. It's the quality's there. It's everything about it. The complexity. It's punchy for 46. It's got all the stuff that you would want. Kilkerran's just failed at the final hurdle. It's fell over at the last fence, and the Glen Scotia came through and jumped it with a massive big stride and pushed on to the final. So, yes, unfortunately, the Kilkerran 8 batch 6 is heading out of the tournament. It's heading home. got its head held high. Campbelltown should be very, very thankful. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the first semi-final through. The second semi-final is going to come very soon. And then the final might come not too far afterwards, guys. I'm going to try and get it finished just by the end of March. So that's it. I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend. If you've enjoyed the MALT series, you know what to do. If you liked the video, then you know what to do. If you've not subscribed, why not? Figure yourself out. Hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll catch you all in the second semi-final, guys. Until the next one, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend. Cheers, guys.